And this is my thoughts, views, opinions on Season 13 of Diablo 2 Resurrected. Now, I played my very first ladder season ever in Diablo 2 when the Warlock dropped. Never played it before, brand new, starting off. I was able to end off at level 81 after me not really doing endgame stuff. I've played Diablo 2 for 25 years, but I've never really gone through normal nightmare hell. But I was able to complete it this time around. Me and my wife were able to do it, and I was able to really make some progress and really mold what I was doing. So Diablo 2 Resurrected, I didn't even play for like 2 years. About 2 years. And then the Warlock came out, which brought me back in and playing. I will say that I was able to really progress, do really well. I didn't get to 99 like I wanted to, race to 99. Maybe I could try and put a little bit more effort in Season 14 that's coming. So what I was able to accomplish, let's look at the build, is I was able to get Ancient's Pledge, a good shield, 124. I was able to get some boots, some chain boots of luck, 32% better chance. I was able to get this personalized string of ears. I thought it was a good belt. I got it early on. We got Corrupted Touch on this side. And on this side, I had one for all resistances, Squintangle Ring. We had Authority Diamond Mail Armor. And we were able to do the Lore Helm with the Shaco. Like, not the good Shaco, but like a basic one. And I had a Spirit Sword. Demon Grip Gauntlets. And for skills, I basically just went Abyss at 20. Entropy at 10. Miasma Chain at 7. And Miasma Bolt at 9. Lethargy at 14. A Nun into the Eldritch. Demon, we were able to get the Goatman at 20. Deathmark at 10. 20 for Blood Oath. 25 for Demonic Mastery. 8 for the Tainted. 9 for the Defiler. And 10 for Bind Demon, which next season is going to be different, where you're going to have your Bind Demon at 20 in order to get the demon that I have now. So the build's got to have to be reworked. And for general, those are just general skills. For character, I got my strength, I got it up to 181, dexterity 105, vitality 174, energy at 60. My defense is at 747, stamina 315, life 711, mana at 310, and I'm 312. My resistances, fire was at 73, cold 56, lightning 45, and poison 40. So it's okay for everything, but it's not like perfect. But for my mercenary, he's level 81, strength is 188, dexterity 153, damage 373 to 706, defense 2008. But let's look at the patch notes. So for the patch notes coming on Friday, which I believe the season starts at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. There's going to be class balances, bug fixes, and targeted nerfs. I'm basically reading from a post. Echoing Strike. The developers are reverting the ability, lost affects on the skill, ensuring your ethereal weapons remain safe. Damage bonuses were changed to be additive rather than multiplicative, which could affect your damage. Curse modifier. Chance to cast amplified damage is reduced from 75% to 5%. That is a big nerf on that one. And the mana cost was dropped to 9 per second. Binding mechanics were tightened and now checks to bind on the 24th frame rather than the 2 frames. Binding now requires base skill levels of 10 for champions, demons, 15 for unique, and 20 for super unique demons. So, Bind Demon, in order for me to have the one that I have now, I would have to put at 20. So, Miasma and Enhance Entropy. Several overlapping ticks and double ticks bugs were fixed across Miasma Bolt and Miasma Chain. And breakpoints now correctly scale in bonus levels instead of base points, okay? The Heralds. So the Heralds, I didn't really see that often when I did stuff. So, Herald spawning. A lightning storm now spears over the slain monster to give you a 5-second warning before a Herald spawns. Herald Tearing. Herald Tears is increased when a Herald is spawned, rather when it's killed. The reduced difficulty. Health and damages bonus per tier were reduced and double hitting ores were fixed. Okay. For the Colossal Ancients. Colossal Ancient statues now drop from non-terrorized act boxes at reduced rates. Colossals get a boost to magic resistance 75% from 50, and their continuous barbarian summons cap at 5. Individual skills. Whirlwind, Cold Fisher, and Thunderstorm receive damage increases. And the bug fixes, Western Worldstorm Shard drops, more frequent and high-level terrorized monsters. Immunity fix. H-Mill the Curse can no longer be mistakenly bound by a demon, preventing invulnerable minion glitches. So those are the things they changed. I will say that I liked the season a lot, and I do feel like, look, I was able to get Lester, 2 Goatmen, and it just works really well with the damage and everything. I really liked the season. I will be playing the new one on Friday at 7 p.m. Me and Ghost will be doing the brand new ladder, and we will start from scratch and see if we can replicate what we did last season. But thank you everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.